Check it out, check it out. Now, Goo-Wop. Now, clearly Gucci Mane has been doing great recently. All right, he got out of jail. He got a New York Times best-selling book. He clearly has been dropping like 20 albums. They've all been performing well. Gucci Mane's a new guy. He's lost a lot of weight. He's working out. He married the woman of his dreams. Clearly, he is doing better than he was doing before he went in jail. However, Waka Flocka, a guy who was his protege at one point, still ain't really on good terms with him. Okay, according to Waka, Waka said, listen, man, he did me wrong. We haven't gotten full details of how he was done wrong, but Waka still doubles down and says, that nigga did me wrong. Okay, now, today, randomly, when Waka Flocka opened up a Q&A, he spoke about Gucci Mane because people saw him commenting the laugh emoji on a post where Young Nudie was saying that Gucci Mane don't run like Boulder, Chester, or something like that, and basically Gucci Mane was saying that he did, and Waka was laughing, which kind of goes back to Waka saying like way back saying, yo, there's not one king of Atlanta or parts of Atlanta, there's multiple people, so I guess it was just backing up what he's been saying. However, when he opened up the Q&A, somebody said, man, you and Gucci together is and was my favorite music. What made y'all fall off? Was there beef? Do y'all think y'all ever make music together again? And Waka said this. Waka said, honestly, he sold the name Brick Squad to the label. He just dropped a book full of lies. No cap. The fans happy for Gooch, but Atlanta and the Day Ones know it's big cap, okay? He continues because somebody says, yo, what happened when y'all crossed paths? He says, nothing, bro. He also said when somebody asked him, did you get a bag for the sales of No Hands? He says, never seen $1. Now, I'm not going to really speak on what I believe the problems is stemming from with Gucci and Waka Flocka. Clearly, that's beyond my comprehension, but I will say this. It's sad that in this day and age where Gucci seems like he is much more mature, I've talked to Waka personally. He sat in front of me on Everyday Struggle. He seems like he's much mature too. It's sad that these guys still can't come together, squash whatever it is, and move forward. Now, it might be business, because if I'm hearing what Waka is saying, clearly it's business-oriented. He got tired of that shit, and he said, Gucci, you can't be my friend if this is how you're moving business-wise. But still, at this point, I think these things could be rectified because when you come up with a nigga like that for so long, man, it's gonna plague you where everybody wants to know what the situation is. And if you really thought that person was really fucking with you at one point, try to squash it, man. So I'm hoping these guys squash it. Again, clearly, Waka doesn't feel like he needs to. Clearly, Gucci ain't speaking on it. Clearly, both guys are in separate parts of their lives. When Gucci was kind of going crazy before he went to jail, Waka was doing the EDM thing. And then when he was speaking on Gucci at that point, he had nothing good to say about Gucci at that point. So I was hoping they kind of come back together. It's very sad and unfortunate because these two guys definitely have inspired so many in hip-hop. They have spurred and spawned a whole branch of hip-hop in terms of music, culture, and just how the wave of things goes. I would imagine that at some point they should get back together, but only time would tell. Okay, get in the comment box, make sure you guys like and subscribe to your boy Jackie Demics. Come on.